Figuring out Trump's lies is the easiest puzzle you will ever put together. All you need to do is look at whatever he's talking about on social media at any given moment, and then go research that topic. For example, the most recent post he made states here that Trump has reversed the Biden-made manufacturing decline. So all you got to do is see that this is what he's posting about, and then go research. Are manufacturing jobs up or down under Donald Trump? And you'll find out the truth. Are Trump's tariffs bringing back manufacturing jobs? Here's the data. When President Donald Trump announced reciprocal tariffs last April, he promised it would help revitalize America's manufacturing industry. Since that announcement, employment in the manufacturing industry has been in decline, according to an analysis by the Get the Facts data team using data from the Bureau of Labor Statistics. The loss of manufacturing jobs coincides with the softening of the labor market, said Josh Bivens, chief economist at the Economic Policy Institute, a Washington, D.C.-based nonpartisan think tank. There were about 12.2 million manufacturing employees in the sector when former President Joe Biden began his term. By the end of December 2024, near the end of his administration, the U.S. had about 12.7 million manufacturing jobs. A year later, that number has dropped by 108,000, according to the BLS jobs reports. The industry has seen job losses each month since January 2025, but added 5,000 last month. You can see it here in picture graph form if you need to. Manufacturing is a major sector of the U.S. economy and supports other industries, but over the past 25 years, it's been battered by globalization and policy mistakes that have been put pressure on the industry, said Bivens. During the 2008 financial crisis, the manufacturing sector had steep job losses. Job growth began stabilizing in the late 2010s and held steady through the end of 2019 under President Trump's first term. However, employment declined again following COVID-19. Since 2000, the sector has lost approximately 5 million jobs. Another challenge the industry is facing right now, Trump's tariffs. According to Bevins, tariffs are currently doing more damage than helping the sector. Tariffs make imports expensive, which also makes manufacturing outputs expensive, making it harder for firms to compete in global markets. Countries can also retaliate and add their own tariffs on their goods. But Bevins points out tariffs can be beneficial in some cases. However, what he's seeing from this administration doesn't show evidence of a larger plan, and tariff decisions tend to be erratic. Some U.S. states, particularly in the Midwest, have a higher share of manufacturing jobs and rely on the sector. But more than half of the U.S. states had a decline in manufacturing employment over the past year. Alaska had the steepest percentage drop at 6%, a loss of 800 employees. Montana and Oregon followed with declines of roughly 5% and 3%. California, Texas, and Ohio have the highest total of manufacturing employees, but only Ohio reported job growth, gaining 8,500 employees over the year. California lost 32,600 employees, a 2.3% loss. So, overall, since Donald Trump has taken office, manufacturing is down. But because we added 5,000 jobs last month, he's going to take to social media and tell you how he has reversed the Biden-era manufacturing decline. This is the simplest game in the world to play. Go look at what Donald Trump is posting about. Go research that subject, and you will discover whatever lie Donald Trump is telling you about that subject in the moment.